loves, welcome back for another video, or welcome if you're new here. Today I'm going to be sharing a little gift guide, gift ideas for my fellow last minute gift givers. I tell myself every year that I'm going to start shopping sooner, and honestly the craziness of the holidays just takes over and it never happens. So that is how I ended up with a Prime subscription for Amazon, because I just wanted things to come quickly, because I was like, oh, I need a gift for like my mom or whoever, like really quick, so let me just grab something off Amazon. And as long as you are a smart shopper on Amazon, you can find a lot of really great gifts, and they don't necessarily have to break the bank. These are just some gifts that I've given myself, some things that I've personally bought on Amazon that I really love and think would be great gifts. And this certainly isn't a all-inclusive gift guide. It's part of why I'm calling it last minute gift ideas, because these are just some things that I think could be a great fit. A lot of them are very practical, but also as I'm getting, pretty far into my adult years now, those are the things that I really appreciate personally. And I think a lot of people do, because you can give gifts that are practical and still things that someone wouldn't necessarily buy for themselves. And so those are the gifts that literally keep on giving and are so great. So anyway, without rambling further, I will go ahead and get right into it. If you want to check out any of these products, they will be linked down below. First up is a gift that I honestly think anyone would appreciate, and it's a essential oil diffuser. These are absolutely amazing. There are a lot of holistic health benefits, as well as just making your home smell good. And I don't think anyone is mad about their home smelling good, right? So I've had an essential oil diffuser for probably about 3 years or so now, and I absolutely love it. It's something that I use maybe not necessarily every day, but pretty frequently. And I love that you can continue to just buy different oils and try out mixing different ones to get the scents that you're going for. And then also, if you kind of want to dive a little bit into homeopathic remedies and things that can just help you feel better, then there's certain oils that you can use and diffuse to just benefit your health. So say you have a cold, for example, you can diffuse some eucalyptus, and it makes a huge difference to just kind of open things up and loosen up some of that congestion. Orange is also really great. It just is kind of an energizing scent, and it's really refreshing. So there's a lot of just different benefits to essential oils. That's definitely something worth Googling, because I'm no expert, I just appreciate them. So the diffuser that I recommend is from a brand called Cassia, I think is how you say it. I'll insert a picture somewhere up here for you guys of all of these products, just so you can get a visual and kind of understand what I'm talking about. I got this diffuser for my mom, I think it was last year for Christmas, and she was super pumped because she loves diffusing oils. She's loved it so far. I haven't heard any complaints, so I think it's still going strong. And Cassia is also a really great brand for essential oils as well. So I'll go ahead and link a little set of a starter kit from them, because I think that they have really great oils and just are all around a great brand. Next up is something basically anyone can use, and it's a air vent holder for your phone in your car. Now this one you'll have to kind of personalize based on the kind of car the person drives, and if you know the model, that's even better, because then you can kind of Google it and check out the air vents and see what kind you need. That's what I did when I got one for my boyfriend Ken, and it's just kind of one of those things that you don't think about how useful it would be until you have it. So he always would just set his phone in the cup holder in his car so that he could kind of glance down and look at Google Maps and stuff like that, but now he has it on the driver's side and he just can easily see it. Doesn't really have to look that far away from the road to use the maps and anything else that might kind of make sense while he's driving. So it's definitely something that isn't too expensive, but is super practical and definitely would be appreciated by pretty much anyone. Next up is another fun little gift that I feel like you could get for basically anyone in your life, and it is this little acrylic picture frame. It's really neat because the photo sort of just looks like it's floating, and you can't really see the frame besides the reflection in the camera now, but when it's sitting on a desk or something, it looks really chic and cute. And I don't think this was very expensive. I don't remember exactly how much it was, but you guys can check it out down below if you want to. I gave this to Ken a couple of years ago and just printed this little picture of us, but I think this is such a fun gift because it's so easily personalized, and you can pick, your favorite picture of you and the person that you're giving it to. And then also, because it's magnetic and so easy to open up, they can change out the pictures and kind of update things as they keep it. So this is a really fun gift for someone's office at work, or even just at home somewhere on a shelf. I just think these are so beautiful and such a fun way to kind of show pictures. I feel like nowadays, since all of our photos are digital, it's so rare to actually frame things, at least for me. I literally don't have a single picture frame in this room besides this, and this is Ken's. So I think it's a really really fun gift and something that you can really personalize and, you know, it doesn't feel totally cookie cutter. The next two little gifts are something for the coffee lovers in your life, specifically the Keurig maker coffee lovers in your life. I know a lot of people have Keurigs. It's just kind of become a coffee maker standard, and of course there's other ways to make coffee, but if you have someone who has a Keurig and is just using the regular K-cups, then I highly recommend getting them a reusable K-cup and filters for that reusable K-cup. I have both of these things. I've been using them for such a long time. I actually have one here at home and then one at the office for myself. And not only is this a more eco-friendly way to make your coffee in a Keurig because you're not using the plastic K-cups every single time, but also it kind of opens up the doors to literally any ground coffee that you want to use, which I think is awesome because when you use regular K-cups, you're just limited to the brands that make K-cups. But then you can use literally any coffee that you want to, and the filters make it very easy to do without making it too messy because you can just take them right out of the reusable K-cup and toss them, and they are biodegradable as well, which, I mean, you know, no matter what, we're still creating more waste, but at least it's not throwing away more plastic. That I feel good about. I definitely recommend this for any coffee lovers in your life. It just is a great way to get more use out of your Keurig and try new coffees, and it would also be fun to bundle this with a bag of coffee so they can kind of try something new out. I really love the brand, I think it's like New England Coffee on Amazon. They're pretty affordable and they have a bunch of different flavors. If you're looking for a bag of coffee to throw in with that, then I definitely recommend one of those, and we'll have them linked down below. The next gift is kind of tech related, but I feel like most people would appreciate, and it is a Bluetooth speaker. I really recommend the brand Anchor on Amazon. Ken and I have both the Soundcore Mini and the regular Soundcore. So the Mini is just, it's literally like maybe about that big around. It's just this cute little square, not square, this cute little round speaker, but it's just so powerful for what it is, and it's really tiny. So it's really practical for like traveling or maybe like going to the beach or the park and like bringing some music along with you. It's definitely a very practical and easy speaker just to take along, and I love it. And then the bigger Soundcore is also, it's not huge, but it's definitely a more powerful speaker. We have that one in our bathroom for jamming out in the shower, and both of these have lasted for such a long time. They're definitely great little speakers, and you know, just have like a good battery life and sound great and all of the things that you would want from a Bluetooth speaker. And I also feel like this is something that a lot of people would appreciate because nowadays Bluetooth is becoming kind of a standard. It's not that you can't use headphones or, you know, an aux cord, but it's nice to have something Bluetooth that you can take along with you, and both of these are portable and just really easy to use, so I definitely recommend them. Another gift that is super practical and maybe feels kind of weird, but I definitely recommend, is a Sonicare toothbrush. And I know like this is something someone could easily buy for themselves, but it's not something that someone is likely to buy for themselves. I have a Sonicare toothbrush that Ken actually gave me, and I don't know if I ever would have bought one if he didn't do that, but that was 3 years ago now, and I'm still using it, and it's great. So it's just, you know, a nice thing to give that someone isn't likely to buy themselves. And an electric toothbrush is a life changer. I feel like my teeth are just so much cleaner and fresher every day now from using that, and it's not even that expensive if you get kind of the more basic one, and it's a nice gift to give. It's definitely something that I personally appreciated, so I feel like other people would too. For the gals or even guys that appreciate makeup or skincare in your life, I highly recommend getting some reusable cotton rounds. They're basically the washable version of the throwaway cotton rounds that you can buy at any local drugstore. But the benefit is these are a little bit bigger, and you can just throw them in the wash and then they're fresh and ready to be used again. I've had these for a while. I want to say I bought them sometime last year, so they've held up super well for me. I just throw them in the wash with my clothes when I'm doing laundry anyway, and I just absolutely love them. I love that I'm not throwing away cotton rounds, and also the fact that they just hold up better than regular cotton rounds. I definitely recommend these. This is another thing that someone might not necessarily think to buy for themselves, but is so useful and just so nice to have. And then last but not least, a few ideas for the guys in your life. First of all, I highly recommend this one for anyone who loves to dress up, loves to have a little bit of accessories going on. It is a valet tray, and there are so many different different versions of this on Amazon. The one I bought, I cannot remember the brand right now. I'm literally looking at it. It's on Ken's desk, but it has a spot for his phone to charge at night. He has his glasses in there. He has some cash in there. He has collar stays, cufflinks. There's a spot to put watches. So it's just a really good place to keep all of those things that they use every day. But then, you know, it's not just like a pile on top of their dresser. Like there's kind of a place for everything. So it keeps it more organized. It looks really nice, and it's just a nice place to keep everything. And also the area for the cufflinks and the watches has a little like lid that closes over them so that they can be protected and don't get dust on them and anything like that. So it's such a great gift, and it's fairly affordable. So I definitely recommend it for like a brother or a boyfriend or a dad, someone who would just appreciate a place to put all of those everyday things. I think it's just such a fun gift, and definitely not something they would necessarily think of themselves. Going along with that, it also would be fun to get some cufflinks, and this is something that I don't think most people would think to buy off of Amazon. And it's another thing that you do kind of have to be a smart shopper and like read your reviews to make sure you're not just getting something cheap that isn't going to last. But I bought these really cool cufflinks for Ken. Again, we'll insert a picture up here, but they have these little American flags on them, and he absolutely adores them and has been wearing them a ton. They've held up really well. He says they feel like they're really good quality, but they weren't that expensive. So it's like a win-win for both of us involved, because he really just loves pretty much anything patriotic, and like red and blue in general are just some of his favorite colors to wear. So I thought that it would be a good fit for him, and he really loves them. So I definitely recommend taking a look for your guys in your life that like to dress well. And sorry, that was totally my phone. Forgot to put it on silent for this video. Almost made it through without it going off. But yes, Amazon is actually a good place to buy cufflinks as long as you read your reviews and make sure you're getting a good brand. All right, guys, those were all of my little last minute Amazon gift ideas. I hope that you enjoyed this video and found it helpful. Make sure to give it a thumbs up if you did. And also leave a comment down below if you have any other Amazon gift ideas. I know other people watching this video would love to get more inspiration, and I also could use it because I still have quite a few people in my life that I need to shop for, even though we're like a week away from Christmas when this video is going up. Definitely a last minute gift shopper, as I mentioned at the beginning, so just rolling with it, but I'm sure other people would love to see your ideas, as would I. If you're new here, make sure to subscribe down below. I'm doing a Christmas countdown on my channel, and it's been a lot of fun just doing different holiday inspired and lifestyle videos, so if you want to see more, make sure you're subscribed. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me and watching this video. I love you so much, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.